So maybe copyright. No, YouTube, I do not want to answer your questions. Look this cool. I gotta do actual work. Discord, leave me alone. I did not verify my tax paper. Payer stuff. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey Blue, how's it going? I know I have been really bad with uploading lately. Uh, how you been? Right. I did one. I did like a couple here and there solo. I did a collab with a couple other Gato fashionistas. Oh, thank you. It's been a long day. Let's see. Been okay? Did you have any like fun plans this summer? Also, I can do it right here. Yes. Uh, but the thing is, like, I don't. Maybe I should just have this as unlock new features, manage multiple accounts. It's like trying to get like a new PayPal setup, and I was hoping that I could like have a nickname or something on here. Let me tell you how I'm feeling. I'll make you understand. It really is. Like we finally have gotten like really nice weather. It got a little chilly, but like very pleasant. We had like 80 degrees or something today over here in Chicago. And the heat wave is gone. Like that heat wave was a mess. Going on, gonna play. Do I just make another like PayPal business account? Gonna give you up, not let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. I'm never gonna say goodbye. I'm never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. I was 70 over there in Virginia. That's decent. That's really decent. Privacy. How do I make a new PayPal business account? I don't know how to do this, so I'm gonna. I don't want to switch account. Burrito. Oh my gosh, that's a long time. What did you get in your burrito? So ginger lemon lollipop. That sounds amazing. This is a milk lollipop, so it tastes like when you pour a lot of sugar into milk, like that milky, syrupy sweetness. Um, it's not that good. I was like craving like something kind of sweet. Um, it's like a little taste, really. Um, and this is like deterring me, like milk. I can see like a milky strawberry, a creamsicle, milk chocolate, but just straight like milk. Yeah, like yeah, I don't, because like as it's very faintly sweet, but when you like let the flavors commingle with your taste buds, it's like I slightly want to be put off from it. Milk after I've eaten all the cereal kind of tastes that thing about you. Kind of, but like I used to be like a menace of a child when it came to like sweet things or like my snacks. So like, oh, okay, let me drink some milk. All right, let me have it ice cold, first and foremost. And let me just put an ungodly amount of sugar in to my milk. You see it like accumulating on the bottom. So you just mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it. There's always gonna be those little granules at the bottom of your cup or your glass or whatever. Yeah, this is what makes me think of. Or like I used to eat like 6 slices of buttered toast at a time, and we didn't have a toaster. So get like a cookie sheet, baking sheet, put your 6 slices of toast on. This was all for me, not me and my sister, like all for me. You toast one side. How did I used to do this? Toast one side for a little bit, take it out, flip it over, toast it again. This is in the broiler, like underneath like the main part of the stove. And then you get your butter or margarine. Um, and I would like sprinkle sugar and maybe cinnamon if I was feeling fancy. Yeah. And I would just eat like 6 pieces of toast slathered in margarine and dusted with sugar and maybe cinnamon. It's definitely different. My mom felt that as long as I didn't burn the house down, I was okay. I got good grades, so I could just do whatever I want, which was somebody should have reeled me back in. It was just eating ungodly amount of sugar. Or like, what else would I do? Get peanut butter. So get like some scoops of peanut butter, and you'll mix it with the granulated sugar, and just mix it with that. Yeah, sugar in my grits, sugar in my rice. This is why I am like pre-diabetic. Whoops. Let's see. How do I do this? Should I just make like a new PayPal? I have like some stuff that I want to sell that I don't wear. Maybe I should like make a brand new PayPal. 'Cause I don't know if I can do this on here. Account join in 2025. Yeah. Account options. Login in feature like express checkout. Close my account. I now this makes me not want this account. Where does it go? Uh, Excel high, Excel high. Sugar and sugar, I said, if you come here with sugar peanut butter, it's like a peanut butter cookie. You see the vision? You know, it's just not warm. There's no egg or flour. You just get straight to the good part. Okay, what Google Chrome is trying to fill your password on PayPal.com. What are they asking for? This one? What are some of my other like disastrous cooking things? Oh, I used to think that since my mom and my great grandmother could cook, cooking would just like be in the fiber of my DNA, right? It's like I'm black spices. Like, come on now, I got this. So I would get like one of my mom's huge like soup pots, and I would cut up a lot of potatoes and I would skin them because I'm like, well, it's not going to give me the texture that I need. So just like chopping up potatoes, and I have my water and everything. And I put my salt in because you have to have your salt to taste. And I would put in an odd amount of black pepper and all this, and I'll like have it boil, wait till the potato gets a little soft and everything. And when potato gets soft to a point, it becomes like a starchy slop, you know? And they'd be like, okay, but I still need like potato bits in here because I'm trying to make a potato soup. It would just be like a gray pot of like gruel that was way too spicy and salty. Hey, Marie. Um, and I would end up throwing that out, and I'm like, wow, nobody's eating this at all. But at least I knew I could not mess up hot dogs. or 6 slices of buttered sugared toast, or peanut butter with sugar in a cup, or a honey sandwich. You know, can't remember what my password was. Whoops. Kombucha? Yes, I do like kombucha. I did not like it before, um, but it's grown on me. I actually tried making it. Um, one of my first bottles of kombucha that I made. Um, I had it ferment, it was like doing this thing, and then like after you make the tea part, you put it in a big like glass jar, like a glass jug, with just like a cloth on top to not like it's supposed to like air out, if you will. And then it starts to ferment with a little Scolby guy in there, right? It's like a fleshy puck. Looks kind of like something out of a horror movie. Um, and I'm like, okay, it's doing all right, nothing, it's not doing anything weird. So, um, I then proceed to pour it into like the bottles so you can like serve it. And you're supposed to like let that sit for like a couple of days or whatever, like maybe a week at that point. But at that point you can put in like fruit, um, something that's gonna give it flavor. So I did like slice up some ginger pieces and like put some in one bottle and no other like fruits I had. But I was like, yeah, I'm so close. Woo. Um, I didn't know you're supposed to burp your kombucha bottles when you're making it. So when I opened it, like it's like an old school bottle, right? So it has like a little cap stopper, but it has like a metal part that you have to like lift up, and then you can kind of like pop that little cap off. I did that. I popped it off right. I'm like, all right, let's go. Kombucha sprayed everywhere in my studio apartment. Pieces of ginger flew out and like hit the ceiling. I had kombucha running down the walls. And when everything was done, just like exploding all over the place, I'm cracking up at the same time, right? Because I'm just like, wow, like this is happening in real life. Ginger pieces falling off the ceiling, sliding down the wall. In the bottle, it's about like yay high, right? So like this much kombucha. And I'm like, well, at least I get a sip, right? Hopefully I cleaned up all the kombucha. That's somebody else's problem now. Oh, thank you, cheese. And everyone's, oh my God, is it? Oh no. It was good. It was good. Busy. I tried to make more, but I contaminated my batch and it killed my SCOBY. Um, I think I like took a sip of the black tea that I was brewing because you have to like make the tea first, let it cool because it can't be too hot, otherwise that'll um more or less like burn this like fleshy matter of like a hockey puck. Um, and I guess my mouth juices, my mouth, it sounds weird. My mouth DNA, I guess that sounds better, contaminated my batch, which in turn created, it introduced different bacteria into the tea and into the SCOBY. So my SCOBY ended up molding. And I was so sad because I actually grew attached to this fleshy, pale hockey puck of a creature that I had living, helping me create uh, a beverage, you know. And I got actually quite sad because I knew I had to throw it away because there was no saving it. I was quite down for a while. Um, but yeah, the second batch, uh, I killed my Scopy. So rest in peace, Scopy Doo. So, well, I mean, like it wasn't bad. Like people made it seem like creating kombucha, like it'll be super funky. Um, but I was just like, all right, like I don't smell anything like overly off. Um, but having just like a rain shower of kombucha everywhere, wasn't expecting that. Yes, yes, my saliva, my mouth droplets. Anyway, how are you guys? My mouth particles. Oh my God. But yeah, I even took a picture of my SCOBY before I put them in the jar. And I drew like a smiley face on the little package. And at first, like, I was freaked out because I was like, this is weird. But then I was like, this little guy's gonna help me make beverages. You know, it might not be paying rent or whatever, but it's helping produce something for my benefit. You know, it's like having a little roommate that's not going to talk back to you or like wear your clothes and stretch them out and like get food on them. And I was like, this is pretty cool, actually. No, I am pretty good, pretty good. What was in that kombucha bottle you just had? Oh, so this one that I have here, can you guess? Jesus. So in this one, this is store-bought, but I've been using it as a water bottle. So in here, I have um, fiber, scoopable fiber, um, and I have chia seeds in here. So I'll pour in a nice amount of chia seeds. Do I guess I do 2 scoops of this. Am I only supposed to have one? Oh yeah, okay. I do the 2 scoops, but I don't know if it's supposed to be like 2 scoops a day or like 2 scoops 2 times a day. But I'll do 2 scoops of that. Um, spearmint extract, um, chia seeds, and I'll try to do like 2 servings of chia seeds in here. So I put my water in like to the top, let the chia seeds soak for at least a good like hour or two. Well, like make sure everything's like shaken up. Um, and I'll sip on this throughout the day when I'm at work. Usually like diluting it or like putting more water in it, pouring some into a cup with added water, just so it's not like super thick with the chia seeds. Um, as I've got my chia seeds again, um, and just like drinking that like as my chia seed water. Yeah. Two scoops. I was just wondering what kind of alcohol. Oh no, yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, it's just healthy stuff. Maybe shoe. Yeah, that's a lot of fiber. So I do that, and it's this fiber is actually really nice. Like I don't put any other like flavorings in it. Like I don't do like the little flavored water things. I don't put any sugar or honey in it. So it's just like more or less bland. Unless I do one of my other extracts and stuff, then it gets kind of bitter. Um, but the fiber's pretty decent. I actually like that over. I think I was like taking like Metamucil or something. No, it's not Metamucil. Which one is that? Like probably what your grandparents might have. Um, I tried that before during my last half of college. Um, and I was like, I don't think I like this. I don't even know if I like truly finished it. But this is like so easy to blend. Like I just like literally just shake it up, and it doesn't get too clumpy as long as you kind of like give it a little shake um before like everything just kind of settles. So that's been pretty chill. But yeah, that is my water. Actually, I have to finish this. Although the day is already over. It's a new day. But I do that. Um, make sure I get my water in too. Otherwise, like that'll just be like way too much fiber and stuff in the body, which will just clog you up anyway. Um, so I do that, and that's been pretty chill. Like making ginger tea. Ooh. It's almost the season. I do want to get more ginger, but I tend to always like never finish it, which I hate. Um, so I do my best to like if I get a relatively big piece of ginger root, like I will like nibble on it for a while, or like break pieces off so I can nibble on that. Or in the rest, I'll try to like chop up, freeze, or like chop up and like throw it in like food and stuff. Give it a little spiciness. It's been making sweet tea a lot. I've consumed too much sugar. Oh man, I haven't had sweet tea in years. Because like with the peanut butter and sugar or sugar in my grits and rice, I would consume a lot of sweet tea with ungodly amounts of sugar. I don't even know like how much I would put in there, and that would make like a and it caused my toe to go numb because I was drinking too much sugar water essentially. So yeah, that was one of my wake up calls. I was like, you know what, I can't do this anymore, but the memory is in my heart. So does she like use any fruit with the sweet tea? Really wanted to use my PayPal. Maybe I have to make it into a different type of account. I really wish I didn't have to like. What could I do? What could I do? What could I do? Slurry ever have these had like a gum sugar restaurants? Ooh. All right, Blue. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, lemon, lemon in the sweet tea. Oh, Lemon and tea sounds really good. Mm, I don't even, like I thought that I could make some progress with this, but apparently not. So greasy right now. So this is the one thing that like making blog posts, even editing, it's like okay. Whereas like doing all this like I don't even know what to call it, like account managing. Think I might have to do this one. Yeah, maybe I can. Yeah, your grandma's lives in the countryside. Oh, I bet you can see the stars though. Trying to build more around here. Oh, like more like residential, commercial. Okay, I don't like this. Usually there's like a candy that what is it? What do they say? Like I've never met a candy I didn't like, but it tastes too much like milk. Oh, I'd rather be eating on toothpaste. Washing cows? Oh, oh, the cows are so cute. So I I found a lollipop. Not like it's super old or anything. But I was like, okay, I kind of get a sweet tooth right now. Nothing too major. I'm also not gonna go outside at 3 o'clock in the morning for a snack, even though I have done that in the past during college. 'Cause the neighborhood was pretty chill. Um, and I'm like, oh, okay, milk flavor. I'm not a milk drinker. I like my soy milk or almond milk. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe it'll be like decently sweet, just to like get a little bit of sugar, a little bit of sweetness. But it tastes like when you have like cold milk, well, I guess warm milk, and you put a lot of sugar in it to make it like sickly sweet almost. Um, but only when you get to like the end of the glass of sugar milk that you've made. So it's like kind of like milk, da 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 da, like blah, and then you get to like the sweet syrupiness of the sugar milk concoction. Um, and like having like a piece of that just like floating around in my mouth like that. I don't like milk like that to be enjoyed. So that was a bad idea. You left oat milk? I've tried it finally. It was pretty good. I could do that. Or like trying to think, because there was something that I had that was made with oat milk, but I can't remember what it was. And I was like, this is pretty decent. I like it. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, this isn't letting me do anything. Da-da-da-da. Ooh. But yeah, this lollipop, like it was like a strawberry milk type of thing, maybe. I think I would, yeah, I think that would be like okay. But just like sweet milk flavor. I also drank way too much of that as a child. So, Milkus? Let's see. Because I'm thinking of like Milkita. Milk. Oh, no. Carbonated? No. Like, I wouldn't mind trying it just to say that I have, but it will be like if somebody had one and they're like, you want to try this? Like, I guess so. But it's good. It's sort of, like, I don't like carbonated milk, even though, like, what is it called? That like ice cream float thing where you use like soda and you pour it in ice cream. I think is it Coca-Cola or is it like ginger ale with like ice cream? That I've had as a child, but then when I grew up, I was like, this is kind of strange. Like, who thought of this? Got some person in some old-timey soda saloon. Um, Root beer floats. Oh, because there's another type too. It's like when I was a kid, I was like, why are there like multiple names for something similar? Uh, Treat? Okay, so there is a black cow, which is root beer, vanilla ice cream, chocolate syrup, and whipped cream. But I feel like there's another one too. Like there was another one. But then it was just like, why am I going through the extra trouble to consume my ice cream when I can just get this tub of ice cream and a spoon and just eat it from the container? Really? Like I feel like there was like ice cream float because it felt like it was dependent on the type of soda or something. Ice cream, ice cream, soda treats. Okay, I guess it's like a black cow and an ice cream float. I more or less they're similar. Cocoa root beer float. Or maybe I'm like remembering it weird. Ice cream soda treats names. Okay, beer float, cream soda, nectar soda, purple cow root beer float. Oh, apparently this was invented in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Cream soda, float, soda water, teen ice cream. Okay, nectar soda, float. Mm, a green soda with cream on top. Oh, I just saw a picture of that. Let me scroll back up. In Japan, and yeah, Japanese style cream soda. So it's melon soda and vanilla ice cream. Oh, my grandma has lights around her house that turn on. Her cinnamon goes close to turned on. Oh, is it a deer? I don't like soda and ice cream, but I love cream flavored sodas. Oh, strawberry, strawberry cream sodas. I don't feel like I see those that often. Strawberry cream soda. Yeah, straw cream. I totally missed a whole half of that word. Some of the pictures on Google look really pretty, very aesthetically pleasing. What are some other cream sodas? Because there was one that comes to mind. Is it just cream soda? It always sounded so fancy. Mm, cream soda. Mm, who still makes? Yeah, I don't think I've seen a strawberry one. I think just like your basic cream soda. Mm, Pum pum, wait, pum, wait, pum pum. Oh, Kyrie, Pammy, Pammy, why'd you have to be a weirdo? What? Myself having great. Oh gosh, like she was so trendy back like during the Tumblr area era. And it was like, wow, young woman, super crazy style, like cute eyelashes and everything. And then like I was on the internet one day and it was like, oh, Kyrie Pammy said, XYZ, and I'm just like, ain't she a grown woman? Like what the hell? Excuse me. And I guess she also like made comments to somebody too or whatever, like some weird stuff. And I was just like, that's weird. And I wonder if she got married and got pregnant to like offset all of that. But then again, like Japan is really weird in general about all of that. I mean, not like as a whole, but like their laws don't really stop much of anything. If Chu without the. Wait, who's Chu? Don't know. Chu. Oh, South Korean singer. Like very cutesy. I have not heard of her. Oh, she was in Luna. Oh. Yeah, I've heard of Luna. I might have like heard a song or two. Oh, you got the cutesy girly vibe. Yeah, like hearing that about Kyrie, I was just like, what? And I actually tried to pass it off as if it was like some normal cutesy thing to say. It's like, no, girl, no, girl, no. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, 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 no. Shake it, shake it. You know my, oh my. La, 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 la. Whoa, 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 oh. Yeah, like I had to do an audit on um my Spotify because usually like unless I just bit my tongue unless a song pops up and I'm like, oh wait, like let me take this person off, you know. Usually I will not go through my list like that. So it has to be like in the moment when I'm also not listening to the same like 10 songs in a loop. Um, where, like, okay, let me sit down and like, delete. And like maybe during that time I'll like delete anything else off. Otherwise, like it'll just be sitting there because like almost like out of sight, out of mind, if you will. Um, but tragic, I mean, like, thank God she's not a big predator, but still, it's like, what? What's your do have there? I just like, no, I don't. don't really have one. No, no, away, away, gotta play all day. Escalate, play all day. Then like, because like for every celebrity, you're gonna have people who are gonna be like, okay, that's weird, or okay, like I can't listen to you anymore. But you're also gonna have those people who are like, yes, yay, like oh god, I had to copy and paste. Yeah, no, oh, I did. Well, with idols from Japan. Um, let's see, look at y'all. Someone's like, wait, what happened? That's not our street addresses. We're just making up stuff. Like, just like, oh, hi, little Jimmy, go to this like celebrity person. Gotta give him away. There was a show called Hello Baby in SK, South Africa in the 2000s. Idol groups who were mainly underage though, and they took care of. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? That's weird. That's really weird. Like full on like we gotta feed you dinner or something. That's weird. That's, I guess anything to like get views or something. Yeah, that's weird. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Don't know why this isn't popping up properly. Also, like mad behind on so much stuff right now. Mad behind, which but it is what it is. Like, I mean, like not the highest thing on my to-do list right now, but nails grew out. I haven't gotten around to that just yet. But like there's like other stuff that's like been a little bit more pressing. Um, but goodness gracious. So I watched two seasons because I like two of the groups on there and they basically had the baby for like a week and would feed them and take them to practice. Oh my God. I bet those parents are like when they get older. So little Jimmy, you were on this show. I let this idol take care of you. And I'm like, Mom, what's wrong with you? He's got my nails done with another one, like, where? I got a salon. Like, goodness gracious. Like, I don't think I mean, like, all things considered, they weren't overly ornamented or like lots of designs and stuff. I think the most that I paid for nails, maybe 70. Usually I just like do the gyms and stuff myself. That are you? Are they like the kids' godparents or something? Oh, the long dramatic ones. I can't do anything. Okay, I guess those would be more expensive, especially if they have to like sculpt them like from scratch with the sticker. Gosh, I would love a long, ridiculous set right now myself. I feel like um before I put these on, like I think they were grown out to maybe like here or so, and I was like just a little fill in, you know, see all the edges, get a little fill in, you know. I was like, this is a cute length, but DPR Ian. Dun, 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 dun. Bless my heart when the demons take me away. I think that's how it goes. My heart is wolves. Take care of a baby on TV. When I was 15. Oh my gosh. That's really young. Hmm. That's really young. And I totally forgot my password. I think it's like the angle that I'm sitting at. Dag nabbit, what is his password? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh, you're 15. Is it I saw something on like TikTok once. Is it like a green based tan or is it a warm orange based? Because I did a cap. Oh, orange, orangey, more warm tone. Yes, I'm in real hacker hours. Cool tone to keep that but I love orange look. Oh, sounds like maybe I don't know that much about like spray tans and stuff. Um, probably like a good color for the winter. Like when it's like really, really winter, when you know like you're not just going outside just for like no reason. That way you have like that glow, right? Like you went on vacation somewhere. Okay, I really want like like a screen. What do they call them? Gosh, I've been up for too long. Those like attachable screen things that you could put on your laptop. I swear to God, like I've done this like 3 times already. Guess it just never saved. I'm not thinking before. So just before. It's gonna give me a copyright strike on my thing. Get some generic music. Why copyright? I'll end it change. Okay, don't think I need to do that. Well, okay. Are there any other steps that I need to do before? I think that is correct. Please be correct. Please be correct. Please be correct. Please be correct. Yes. Okay, I think I can finally save that. No, I'm doing like account maintenance stuff. I should be blocked. I don't think that I even do one post last month. Um, which I was trying to aim for like at least one post a week. Totally flip flopped on that. So I'm a little behind. I'm really behind with a lot of stuff, and I'm like not only blogging but like video editing too. A lot of the lives that I do, like a good like 90-ish% of them, I'll download them and like snip little bits. Um, like snip little bits, like if I talk about perfume stuff, talk about like maybe my thoughts on something. So instead of like, okay, well, I did it live, let me do like another video on, whatever I'm yapping about, like just snag it if I have to like edit it a little bit from any like ums and ahs or like derpy aki momos. Um, like I'll just like clean that up a little bit and at least like I have some content when I'm in a lull. But that got to be a lot and I overestimated the work that all of that is because a lot of those old lives were like 3 to like 6 hours. And I'm like, I have to go through and like get to a point where even if it's like a minute or under, that whatever I'm yapping about makes sense for like a short video. And I was like, this is, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. But maybe one day I'll be a little bit better. At least I still have content, but it is taking a toll on my hard drive though. That's on me. Right? Thank God. Definitely don't need engagement like that because, oh gosh, it was what one day where it was just like insane and just like I cannot, I cannot put anybody through this, you know. Um, that's the internet for you. People like to say things when they have that buffer of like, who could I be? You know, like, come on now. Yeah, like I need to, but aside from that, like I really need to get the clips made and just like have them up. Like I just have like a backlog of stuff because my main project outside of like the Lisha22 universe, if you will, that's taken a lot out of me. Um, like it helps the ability to kind of like put into here, I guess, or like have like a slight leisure time, but mentally, it's a lot of mental bandwidth that um, like I am usually way too tired. Like I'll stay up till about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning to catch up on other stuff, like normal life stuff, checking my email for like any correspondence or whatever, um, checking for any other like regular life stuff, doom scrolling before I go to bed, just to like have like a little bit of time to myself, stretch, drink my water, and then like go to bed, and then I'll have to be up in about like 4 or 5 hours for the next day. That's it. Let's see. Say I go to bed at like 5:30, I'll probably end up sleeping at 6. So that's 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12. And I'll usually push it to like the last minute and just get ready super quickly. And then I have to like go immediately, which also staying up that late, that means I have to take more Ubers, which like that money could be going to like something delicious. Um, but that's just to like avoid being late. Um, but just like I want to get back into a good flow where like, okay, I can manage everything just right and be able to do like a get ready with me yap in the morning, yap at night, um, and stuff like that again. But I mean, I guess it's I don't even know what like cliche I could use for this. Mm, but I don't know. It's what I'm choosing at the moment. Um, but definitely like need to get that structure again. Mm. Also, you mentioned that um, like I don't want to necessarily call it like a summer camp, if you will, but I think you mentioned that you had like signed up for some classes or something before a semester. Um, how is that going? See, when was the last time I blogged? I know I have like I have a lot of drafts. There's really like no excuse. Um, my last one was August 4th, and it's September 11th. Yeah, that's a month. It's a little over a month. Oh, you're not doing it anymore? Oh, wait. Did you stop it, or is it like completed? One moment. Why does this look like this? Okay, there we go. Myself out and I'm focusing on getting a job and saving money to get a place. Oh, okay. Okay. Mm, what type of like job or industry are you thinking about while you save for your new place? Oh, what type of job are you looking for? My music probably is a little loud. Oh, no, it might be a little better. Just do like a quick blog post. Oh, I remember what I was gonna do with that. To be a fashion designer before I got to school for that, I'm gonna work at a $10 beauty store. Oh, okay. Probably meet a lot of cool people. Ooh. Would you work at like a retail store or just like more so like aesthetic beauty and I guess like beauty store, like aesthetic beauty, cosmetics? Yes, they're sending. I'm working in aesthetics. Okay. Let's see. I'll also be on for about 15 more minutes. I just have to do a night routine. Like I'm like shiny over here. I'm like super greasy. I can fry some like chicken or bologna or something. Um, do my night routine. Get ready for work. Um, I'm also blogging. I'm at 7% too. Oh, my computer's charging. Ah. So be on for a little under 15 more minutes and then head out. But I'm gonna do my best to like, I do plan, like I do have some stuff to do on, excuse me, Friday. However, I do have a little bit more availability where I'll be doing one of those candy things again, since I really like put that on pause. So do that. And yeah. Ooh, gosh, new music. I cannot say that I have. I'll say like kind of. On my Spotify, like I'll put it on shuffle. So sometimes like a new song will like pop in. Um, and I'll be like, oh, okay. So I guess that counts. Yeah, I've just there's been like a couple of things here and there. Um oh, I am surprised that they can't categories. Oh Lord. But the thing is like I wouldn't be able to tell you what songs popped up because like I haven't. It's like, oh, okay, I guess the song is all right, and I'll just like go to the next one. Sometimes I might save it, um, and then like I'll get back to it later, like weeks later, because I'm like, okay, like I want to listen to something specific, um, which like anything else new, like I'll get to that like way later, which also keeps me in like a looping with the songs that I like, right? So it'll take a little moment, um, but that is a good little note. Like listen to something new, kind of like shake things up a little bit. Have you listened to any new songs? What music like? Sing, right. And the thing with Spotify is like I feel like I have to reshuffle everything again. Like there was a note where it's like you could reshuffle your shuffle in like the mega shuffle thing, like some sort of like I don't know what it was called, but it helped bring up more songs that I hadn't listened to in like years. I was like, wow, I totally forgot about this song. Um, so I feel like I need to do that again just to shake up a lot of stuff. Um, and just like mix it up because sometimes like Spotify was like, okay, you said shuffle, and so like I end up shuffling like regular shuffle, mega shuffle where they add in new stuff. And I'll do that like 20 times to really like try to jumble it up. And I'll be like, oh yeah, so here's the same 10 songs that you shuffled 20 times ago in the same exact order. And it's like, I shuffled these songs for these songs to not come back up in that same exact order again. So it's like, all right. So I end up Xing out of the application just to try to bring it up again, and then I'll like shuffle, 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 shuffle. Cause like how you give me 10 songs and I shuffle, and you give me the same exact 10 songs in that order, like of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like what is that? That's not shuffling. Let's see, I need some little emojis. I don't want like the wet drop one. It's kind of perverted. My posture is really bad right now. 5 minutes. Wait, where's this thing that I just said? Has any of your favorite singers released any new music? Why is this not allowing me to search? That's weird. Categories, recent. It's not even saving what I that I did. Does it feel like I got objects, got too many like of the same thing? It's tickling me. What? Really? Okay. Okay. I gotta be ready for this. I wonder, like, is it gonna be a love song? Is it gonna be like a cool, like, yeah, let's have fun? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna be cool. That's a throwback. Would it be a throwback? Nostalgic, iconic? Original track. Oh, wait, original song track. For like a show. Oh, my phone's heating up too. Ooh. Can't find the thing. One moment. I don't want this to like they had songs here that's tracks. Oh. Tracks that they were like a rock band, yeah. For J drama. Oh. Okay, I gotta keep my eyes peeled for this. I gotta do it. Maybe if I like copy and paste this darn thing. Ooh, that's exciting. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. What happened to them? Because like I remember there used to be what was it called? Music Bank or like Music Station. Um way back in the day. And it's like, okay, here's like DBSK and like other people and stuff. And I remember I think this was a little bit before getting like super hardcore into like VK, where it was like, wow, there's a Korean rock band with like cool hair and stuff. Um, but I only remember seeing them perform one song. And of course, like I didn't know Korean, so I was like, I don't know what the words are, like what the title was. And it was like, that was it. The end. I was like, what happened to them? Oh, like just bangers and like really soulful music. Not like super pop rap type of stuff, like really soulful. You got the vocals, you got the harmonies and stuff. Um, just very like old school, like 90s type of feel, where like a lot of songs were like love songs. Oh, really? Really? I know, like DBSK, I think is like down to two members now, and there was like some scandal way back when. I'm trying to like look at Oh God, I hate that Google does this. Try to like click on a picture to enlarge it, and it like enlarges like that much. The VK inspired is super cutesy. Oh, see, I only like I was really big into DBSK because I guess they were just like promoted really well. Um, and then just shifting towards J-pop because of
Japan TV, anime, which I thought like Japan, like Japanese music was gonna like take over, just because like okay, it's on cable. You got anime on like Cartoon Network or like your Pokemon and like your Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff. So I was like, I had my money on J-pop and J-rock, just easily accessible. You could get some albums at like Borders and stuff. Um, so like a lot of like the K-pop stuff um, was really minimal. Boa, I was about to say Bjork, Boa, Rain, uh, TVXQ, Tracks, which was like, okay, I only know like one song from them or whatever. Maybe there might have been like a couple of other ones, but those were like the top ones. Um, and then it's like, okay, well, I don't see any other movement with this genre, you know? And then like years later, K-pop, K-dramas and stuff just like skyrocketed. And it was like, oh, J-pop who? Um, so when I had a roommate who was like obsessed with some of like I don't know what generation it was. I'm a little like behind with like that aspect, but like Big Bang. Trying to think of like some of the other ones. Big Bang was BTS like the two anyone era and like two anyone FX like that time frame. It was like, okay, there's a lot more coming out now, and like a lot of variety, a lot of groups and stuff than just like a handful. Get really into the scandal. I like the BSK. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. Because like I know a lot of people are like Big Bang, G Dragon, and like Top or like a TOP. And I looked at them like Top, like the little toy that it's like, what is going on right now? But it was like, wow, there's like so many people to choose from, and it made me feel hella old because I'm just like, who are all of these young kids and their bands and their boy and girl groups? But gosh, like I need to know more deets about DBSK, because like I remember when I went to Los Angeles, I think it was the last time in 2014, and like then like all the gal brands just like started dropping off and stuff. When I went to karaoke with the girls, there was a poster and it was like, you know, DBSK or whatever. But I'm like, there's only two of them. Where's the rest of them? And I'm like, I'm pretty much here for business, you know, not just like goofing around or whatever. So more or less like going to like a business outing, if you will. But I'm like, I could be going to a Korean concert, like a Korean music concert from a band that I knew like back in the day. But I'm also like, what happened to everybody else? Like, are they alive? Like, what happened? And then I saw like something, but I didn't like delve too deep into it. Because I was like, I'm way too out of the loop now. They said it's like five and split into two, three after losses. They want to know. Oh, it's always the D rugs. Oh, there was a lawsuit. Oof. Mm, mm, man, Asia and their career breaking. Not sure my feetsies. Career breaking laws. Um, so doing pretty good. They are blacklisted anymore. Oh, okay. That's pretty decent. They got it lifted, eh? Excuse me. I feel like I don't know everything. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I know all of Korea laws and everything. But I feel like at least some of the people that I get kind of blacklisted, or at least like the one that I've heard of. Um, oh gosh, I can't. He was in Squid Games. like because like I can picture his face in Squid Games, like I can't remember his name right now. Um, he was able to kind of bounce back a little bit, but like I feel like in Japan, like if you get caught doing anything like that, like with the drugs and everything, like your career is over. Like you can't like you might as well have like committed treason or like unaliving people. Top, okay. Thank you. Cause like what I was picturing, I was like, oh yeah, like that one guy, and I could just picture him like doing this in Squid Game, and I'm like, I need his name. I need his name right now. Yeah, I don't know why my memory works like that. To be honest, most careers end because in Korea he just got lucky. Oh, I guess working with that director really helped him out. Like really like said like, hey, you know, this is your second chance, which I guess like other people just don't get. Mm. Well, I got tracks pulled up. Listen to this later. He still was cut from promotions, even though there's a whole. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot. Korean people don't really care about women like that, and I guess like their whole like, not saying like the whole country as a whole, but also when you don't have a lot of other people sticking up. Um, when people say crazy things, that's another thing too. Um, where people are like, oh, like why be nice to a woman or like help them with their bags, like there's no point type of thing. That's crazy. Yeah. Wasn't there also a TikToker that was convicted? Like he always be like, "Mama" or whatever, and I guess he just paid off people, and he's like back on TikTok right now. Also, this lighting is atrocious, but that's okay. Right, really on the sides, yeah. Like I heard that because I was also like, I can't remember what the guy's name is. Like his face is kind of like unsettling to me, and like his humor even before his accusal or whatever his like crimes coming to light. Um, I believe he is Korean. I guess like because I was like, oh, this like random TikToker isn't like on my feed like at all, you know. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not searching for them. Of course, other stuff is gonna pop up, but it wasn't like coming. Not, I think like even onto my like Instagram, like stuff would just like pop up, right? And I was like, okay, you know what happened? And it was like, oh, he did what now? And then later on, somebody made content saying that he was like back online, and he was making jokes about being able to just like pay off people, and like that he's back, like it doesn't matter, and like yikes. Until after though, yeah, I would see some of his clips or whatever, like, oh, he's trying to do something but he has to like scream for his mom because he's like incompetent or whatever, and I'm wondering if he was doing that. Like it also depends on like the whole timeline of everything too, of like, are you putting on this face of like being sweet and innocent as a guy, you know, got your little bowl haircut, it's not like a super cool edgy haircut or whatever, and you're like, oh, like I'm a little mama's boy, or I'm too weak to do whatever, so I have to call like my mom, not my dad or my friends, or like man it out, you know, for help or whatever, to like have a perception of what your audience is gonna see, right? Like, oh, okay, like they're just gonna think I'm funny, they're gonna think like I'm mild, they're gonna think that, you know, I'm harmless. Whereas, like, okay, people are gonna think that, so, like, oh, you have a woman that's not respected in society, let alone Korean society, trying to accuse you of something where it's like you got this whole persona of however many millions of people saying like pretty much seeing you as like a harmless guy, you know. So I'm wondering if that was like a strategy for him, you know, like similar to like who was that guy called um Jackson, Derek Jackson, the relationship guy. Like, oh, you know, if a guy does this, he don't really love you, and you shouldn't have to like deal with blah 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 blah. Turned out when he would be sitting in his car making these TikToks about women should like love themselves and not deal with like the stupidity of like fucked up relationships. Pardon my French. When he's in some of the clips of when he was in his car, he was like outside of a different woman's house and ended up that he was cheating on his wife at the same time, and his wife is dealing with him going out spending time with a different woman, looking very homely, like with a bonnet, no makeup on, glasses, and her sweats and stuff. Not saying you can't have a chill day, you know, saying not saying like you can't be comfortable at home, but then it's like you got your woman out here looking crazy online, I guess trying to like say that you sorry or whatever for like public approval while you cheating on her while making these damn TikToks. Like that shit is fucking crazy to me. I know Korean sisters. I know a little, but not much. Oh, yeah, some like American person who probably likes like Korean culture was just like, yeah, this guy's back. Like, what the fuck? Like his career is like okay, and people, I guess like when he's doing his lives and stuff, people still like give him money or whatever, and it's like, wow, y'all really don't care about women. Y'all really don't hold these people accountable when they do actual like evil shit to people. Like it's one thing like saying something dumb, kind of within reason, doing something stupid, doing something just like off the wall, like okay, like you're that's really for attention. But when you're like possibly ruining people's lives and then also like laughing about it because you were able to get away because you were able to like throw money at the problem, that's sick. It's really sick. So like if I'm not mistaken, I think I did block him when I saw because like when people mention things on TikTok, it turns blue, so you can like click on it or whatever. I believe I did block it, block it, block him. I guess it just like a weird thing, stain on society. But I also don't know how many women he abused and stuff either, which it's just like adding insult to injury of he can still profit and make fun. Or like somebody was like, oh wow, you're back online, and he like made some little like smart ass little comment or whatever, and it's like, wow, you have no tact, you have no remorse. Just disgusting. But it is 4:14. I am gonna sign out. Um, because I will be. I do need to get in a little bit of a nap so I can actually like set out what I plan to do on Friday. I will be back. I will be back. Um, Sitting all hunched over, all crunched up and stuff. All right. Yes. Good night. Stretch. Do your best to eat something not only delicious but healthy and rejuvenating. Be sure to drink your water and everything to hydrate from within. And hopefully, I am able to do some sort of live for tomorrow. But Friday, gosh, today is tomorrow. Sometime Thursday or like super early Friday, like morning. And then I'll sleep, run my errands, candy. And then I'll see like what the weekend looks like. But definitely rest well, and thank you for joining me. Um, have a good night.